Let's have a beautiful experience. In this video, we're going to be talking about holistic hair care. Some DIY hair tips that you can use to improve your overall do, some organic hair care, some home remedies, some natural hair hacks to give yourself the most beautiful hair you can have. Alright, you guys can do me a favor and please like, share, and subscribe. I go by Detroit on Instagram, Young Dago on Snapchat, and you might be seeing me like, if we're talking about hair, why are we in the kitchen right now? And I want to tell you, the best hair starts in the kitchen, just like any true dieter out there will let you know. But one of the most important things you can have is an onion. And I know you might have heard about the, holistic remedies about, onion actually prevents your hair from going gray, prevents it from falling out, and actually helps you regrow hair. And that's why it's something that's very important that I put inside my, remedy. And this is going to be kind of like vlog style today, so I'm going to be going through the, ups and downs and everything you need to know about making this, beauty solution that you're going to be putting on your hair. And, you start with an onion. I believe in the magic of the onion. I mean, there's a certain pendulum that's behind this. And you know what? I mean, if you can vibe with it, you might as well. And it's something that I've been using. Other people like to go buy, your Rogaines and, Hims or any other type of product out there to just, keep your, keep that mane going, And before I get into anything really deep about hair, you got to understand that you got to love it. You got to have the love within, and everything that you do, you got to just do with love. So even me cutting this onion right now, I'm setting the intention that this onion is going to be helping me be beautiful. It's going to be helping people be beautiful. And, putting this in your hair is just something that you should do, You might be like, why is he chopping it up? He's got a blender, To me, it's like, you really got to get this stuff fine. And maybe you could be seeing how to dice an onion. I mean, because actually cooking is one of my passions, I find some of the best things start in the kitchen, So, you know what, I'm going to use a whole onion in this one. Because when I make this remedy, it lasts for a while. I like to save it. When I'm all done with everything, it's like I put it in the freezer. And, this way I got it for like a month or whatever. It depends, or, if I have somebody else want to use it. For me it lasts about, I get at least a treatment every week for about a month. One more onion here. We'll try to go a little bit faster. I don't know if you learned how to cut an onion. There's a lot of great YouTube tutorials that can teach you how to do it. And this is one of my favorite ways, man. If you can actually see what I'm doing, beautiful. If not, like I said, get on that, practice makes perfect. Oh, yeah. Dicing the onion. Now, mind you, I want to tell you about the fact that this remedy is food-based. Your hair, you're gonna have some onion flakes in it at the end if you don't wash it out properly. It's just the way it is. It's not like it's like, it's not like it gets stuck in there like, oh my God, it comes out, But if you're looking to be like, oh my God, like I'm Mr. Clean Business, like I can't stand, chunks of food or whatever. I mean, the holistic approach to anything is very, grassroots, very natural. You're going to be getting dirty. It's just the natural way is. So, if you want to be perfect, you know what? I mean, you can spend your money, like I said, on all the products at, the drugstore or whatever type of Instagram ads are going to be gearing you in. But this is the real deal. This is the stuff that people in other countries are using. It's been around since the beginning of time. And it's just nice to know what you can put inside, you know, your hair. And you like anything, you put good in, you get good out. Alright. So we got that all chopped up. Another thing that I like to use is garlic. I'm Italian. Garlic's one of my favorite things, you know, and it's just something that it's got another one of the properties of what the onion have to make your hair prevent the graying and prevent the thinning and just to make you regrow your hair. This is the medicine right here. You know, some people use you know, minoxidil, which is in Rogaine and all that. And, you know, I'm not knocking it. You know, some people you gotta use that, and that's the way you gotta go throughout your day. That's fine. You know, it's a beautiful thing, but you know, might as well use the natural way. You know what I mean? So this is like the medication portion of what we're doing right now. And it's like, how many you want to use, right? It's like, I don't know, it's just like a handful. I love garlic, man. It's like, I've been fasting for like 20 hours at this point. And it's like, it smells so good. It's like I'm tempted to just eat it. You know? Okay, a couple more. If you guys think what I'm making for my hair tastes good, you should see how I actually cook in the kitchen. And I'm one of my passions. I love cooking Italian food. I love making pasta. You know, food's definitely one of my passions. And I always find that, you know, when you cook, it's like one of the fastest ways that you can, you know, bridge gaps with people, be able to, you know, just communicate. And you know, it starts at the plate, man. It's just one of those things where you can experience, you know, somebody's culture, you know, bite at a time. You know, bing, bada, boom, bada, big, boom. I always think of that, you know. Oh man, I don't know if I'm gonna keep the tears going, man. You know what? We're gonna get through this. Just to show you the realism of what goes through to make the dew. Alright, you just add that beautiful mixture to the blender. You know what? Don't worry about the mess. What's going on? It's a good idea to brew yourself a cup of green tea because that's part of the two-part solution. I mean, I'm making a hair mask here, and I'm making like you know, apple cider vinegar DIY rinse. We got this all going. Got my bear right there. Got my wolf right there. Thanks, guys. Chuck gang. You guys are my gang. I hope you guys can see that. Chuck Wolf. You're a good wolf. You're a good girl. Thanks, Wolf. I know. I'm trying to make a YouTube video. I'm making a YouTube video. These guys remind you about, you know, beautiful things in life. Keeping that love going, you know? So, that's actually what I did. I started with some green tea that I brewed. And, you know, a lot of people that make these apple cider vinegar rinses, they don't usually choose to do this. But it's something that I find is something beautiful. Because if anybody knows anything about green tea, it's like one of the things that is known for your hair. Reasons why I drink it every day. I drink it with the intention that the antioxidants help out my body and that it's beautiful for my hair. And like, you know, you read all these, like there's certain pendulums with everything that says, oh yeah, coffee's no good, this and that. I love coffee. But you know, I figured that, you know, after the research that you hear, you're better off starting your day with green tea. So that's what I do. I started with green tea, shot apple cider vinegar, and you know what? You make the concoction and you put it in your hair. Why not? You know? So whenever I drink green tea, I'm doing it with the intention that it's for my hair. It's definitely something that's beautiful, but coffee all day, you know? So anyways, we got our mix here. The next step that we gotta do is add some coconut oil. Now, it's at room temp, it's kind of like hard, and I don't like just throwing it in there when I got all this, like, you know, food, you know, chunked together. So what I want to do is add some organic, extra virgin olive oil. Olive oil always works great for me. It's something that's beautiful for your hair, you know, so you might as well just add it in there. You know, about right now. You can always add more grease, you know, so I figure I'll start with about that much. And we'll grab a spoon. Getting it lit, you know what I mean? You gotta get that stove lit. And, you know, keep the love going. Some nice, beautiful coconut oil. This way it helps it melt quicker, you know? About that much seems good to me. Let's lower it down just a little bit. I also have a coffee brown sugar scrub with some honey that I use, you know, just to make sure you get that skin, you know, keep that skin glowing. So I might throw a little bit of that in there. Now, the thing is, you don't want this to be hot. You know, you want to be able to put your finger in there and not burn yourself, because I'm not trying to burn the food. I want to keep this raw. And that's why you just take it away, you know, let it kind of just do its thing. Melt it up. Feel it. Yeah, it's not hot. Beautiful thing. Since there's a good amount of grease, I'm going to throw a little bit into my mix. And the rest of it into here. You want to really make sure that you blend this stuff up. Just use the onions with the oil, and you're going to want to put it on there for a couple minutes, depending on your blender. Alright, you want to get it to right about this type of consistency is how it should be looking. You know what I mean? Nice and just not too many chunks or anything, just nice and flowing. And at this point, it's time to come back to the cutting board. And it's time to add the avocado. I like to use a full one for this mix. Alright. At this point, we're going to add some honey too. Just a healthy amount. I love eating this stuff. Just add a little bit of extra value and love to you. You know? Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. That's the consistency you want to have. That's the color you want to see. And that's everything you want to be. It's a beautiful thing. Gotta love it. Alright, now at this point, we're going to be adding a couple egg yolks to the mix. So what you're going to want to do is separate them, you know, with two bowls here. I like to save the, you know, the egg white because I want to make an omelet after this. So nothing goes to waste. You know what I mean? The reason that I'm only using the egg yolk is because once you get like Googling or whatever, it tells you that the egg white can actually eat the biotin in your hair. And this is something that I do every time. Like, I don't like, you know, I don't put the egg yolks into the mix for the reason of I feel like you want to have fresh eggs every time. You know, and the fact of I'm going to be freezing this when I'm done. You know, I only use what I need for today. You know, this is a beautiful hair mask. You know, no need to waste it. It takes time to make it. So you might as well, you know, be able to enjoy it multiple times. That's about right there. Now you can see what we got going on here. Just kind of mix it all together. Beautiful thing. Next up, you're gonna need a nice brush to put this stuff in. Alright, now for the fun part. I'm gonna start with my mix here. This is the apple cider vinegar with green tea. What you want to do is make sure you rake out your hair first, and make, that's the key to it. Make sure you comb your hair before you even start the whole process. It just makes things a lot easier. Now, what you gotta do is you just spray it in your hair. You want to really let it get in the scalp, because that's what this is really all about. It's about the scalp detoxifying and just giving yourself the foundation to really absorb all the nutrients of the hair mask that we're going to put on. So this is the key. And normally, you want to let this sit on for about 15 minutes. Really just massage it into your scalp. And make sure that you're doing it with the intention of love and, growing your hair nice and thick and beautiful. Alright, now for the next part, after you rinse out all that, apple cider vinegar with the green tea mixture, you're ready for the hair mask. And that rinse on itself is a beautiful thing. Like a lot of people that do the no poo movement, the no shampoo, they tend to use that every now and then just to really detoxify and clean the scalp and just, give yourself just, something just to balance out the natural oils and all that in your hair. But be as it may, we got our mix here and it's beautiful. We got it all ready to just get absorbed into the hair. And one of the main keys to this whole process is setting the intention. Now you really got to believe that this product, this creation that we just spent all this love in, is going to help out our hair. And I know that it will. It's got science behind it. It's got love inside it. It's got everything that you need to keep your hair just producing and growing and flowing and just being beautiful. So let's get to that. Bottom line is, I don't like to really go against the grain of my hair. Just go with the flow of after the shower. You know what I mean? This hair mask is gonna get into your scalp, into the roots. It's gonna go exactly where it needs to go. There's no need to force it. A lot of people, they do all these you go to the salon and stuff, and people at the salon are even like, some of those hairstylists, are like rough with your hair, just like, come on, man. It's like, I love my hair. I don't need you pulling on it and beating me up, you know what I mean? It's like, just go with the flow of it. And it's like, yeah, I understand that whole what don't kill you makes you stronger, analogy, but to me it's unnecessary. You know what I mean? This is your hair. If you love it, it will love you back. But then again, pain is love, And, that's a whole nother topic of discussion, but pain, pleasure, they're all very similar. Alright. But I like to go with the love. Keeping everything beautiful. That's where I'm at, man. And you want to just start on top, work your way down, Really just, start telling yourself that you love your hair. I love my beautiful hair. I love that it's growing thick. It's here. And I want to keep it. I love it. I love my long, thick, beautiful hair. You can say some positive hair affirmations as you're doing this process to really, kick it up a notch. You know what I mean? You really got to believe what you're doing, because let me stop for a second. Your thoughts come out of your head, right? And where does your hair grow? Out of your head. So you got to keep this clear and positive, and beauty will appear. Oh yeah. Alrighty, now. We got a nice even coat. You know, you can't be afraid to get your hands messy with this, you know. Really just work your way down. Oh yeah. Love my long, thick, beautiful hair. My hair is growing. My skin is glowing. My hair is strong. I love my beautiful hair. Oh yeah. Coming alive. It's beautiful. And I'll tell you something else that you notice about after you do this to your hair, like you'll notice that less will come out in the brush and like less will come out when you shower, man. It just keeps your hair just like strong. You know, not only does it make it like just flow beautifully, but it just makes it like, you know, really well nourished and strong and beautiful. Oh yeah. Okay. Getting there, getting there. A lot of hair takes some time, but the best things in life, they take time. Now, with this mix, you want to, you know, would I ever overnight this? I don't believe in overnight anything when it comes to this type of stuff, man. Just, you know, I wouldn't go any more than a couple hours, you know. I feel like that's all you need, you know, if you're going to want to do that overnight thing, but to each their own. Everybody's got their own beliefs. Realistically, like what I do with this is about an hour, you know. An hour, then you shower. And I usually do it from the time that I wrap it up, you know, because you got to put a nice shower cap on it. And then you got an hour to take care of business, you know. And what I usually do in that hour is, you know, I get a workout in because, you know, I'm in between taking a shower. I got cardio equipment at the house. You might as well be doing something while you're doing nothing. But even if you are doing nothing, you're still doing something. You know, you can go read a book. You can even watch TV if that's what you want to do. You know, listen to some music. Follow somebody on, you know, YouTube that you like. Somebody that you want to subscribe to or whatever. You know, speaking of which, make sure if you didn't hit the bell notification, please make sure you do that. Subscribe to the channel. Spread the love. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Nice and easy between your fingers, man. Like, we're not forcing this. You know? We want to love our hair. Show your hair that you love it. You know what I mean? Be like water. Go with the flow. You know, so many people are just in a hurry to go. This is not that. You know, this is a process that you are dedicating time to. You're dedicating yourself to your hair. You're telling yourself that you love your hair. And your hair is going to love you back. Ooh, yeah, look at that. Just breaking through it nicely with the, I guess they call it God's comb. it's definitely key to, you know, anytime you're going to even wash your hair, make sure you brush your hair first. You know, I mean, I know it might, you know, be common sense to some of you, but to some of you it ain't. And you get in that shower with tangled hair, and that is just not the way to do it, man. You know, it's like the water, to me, like, it's not going to detangle. I mean, it's going to detangle it, but it's going to be rough on it. You know, you want your hair to be, you know, clear and light and just ready for the flow of the water to just spray it, you know. Yeah. Okay. Let's keep that going. Beautiful. Put a little bit more in there. Alright, once you start getting towards, you know, the end of where you got everything situated right, you know, get it in a nice low ponytail or wherever your hair is flowing, and just go with where it is, you know what I mean? You gotta play it as it lies. That's what I believe. No need to go against the grain and all that stuff, man. Just, you know, we're going to be letting it rest for like an hour, so let's just keep it nice, keep it in the position that it wants to be in. It's a beautiful thing. It's kind of like slimy consistency. And it's just really easy to just, you know, twist up a quick bun. Okay. And alright, we lock it in. Locked and loaded. Alright. Now, for the fun part, I let gravity stay with me a little bit. And if you have a shower cap, those work great. But what I like even better is some saran wrap. This right here. You know what? I mean, it's like, since you're using food in your hair anyways, you might as well keep the kitchen theme, you know, rolling. You know what I mean? So we start on the bottom of the neck and the bun. Get it in position. Alright. Beautiful. You gotta lock in the beauty. You gotta love it. Oh, yeah. Okay. Coming around. Alright. Seems about right to me. Yep, you feel it, make sure there's no pockets. You know what I mean? That's another thing about, like, a shower cap, you can't get it airtight like this. And I really feel like this makes a difference with really penetrating all the, you know, all this love into your hair. You know? Beautiful. Take a little bit extra, I'll throw some of that in my beard. You know, I'll be putting some more in as we go, like, but it's like I'm about to go get a workout in. You know what I mean? There you have it. You got the nice, beautiful. Just your, you know, just the cap, and that's where we're at. It's a beautiful thing. Alright, now I'm going to go get some cardio in, and we're going to keep this rolling. And, you know, before I say anything, after you're done, like, with everything, you got to make sure you really wash your hair. You know, I mean, for, like, for the holistic types, I would use more of that, you know, apple cider vinegar to really get the remaining, you know, food out of your hair. But to me, you really want to use a nice shampoo, lather it up, you know, let everything come out, and air dry, man. That is key. This is not blow dry diva style, you know what I mean? This is for somebody that's going to be spending a while to just let your hair just, you know, get its love, you know? And that's what this is all about. This is about, you know, keeping your hair beautiful, making it thick, preventing it from graying, giving you the, you know, the natural beauty that you want. So I'm gonna go hit some cardio up. I'm gonna keep this going. Oh yeah, baby, beautiful thing. Wear the girdle, drip the sweat. You gotta get it in, man. Condition the hair, do the steps. Yeah, I do about 40 minutes. This way, like, I feel, you know, when you sweat, you really open up your pores in your head, allowing more of that beautiful, lovely mixture to get within. And of course, when you're on this the whole time, positive affirmations just ablazing, you know, I'm strong, I am beautiful, I love my long, thick, beautiful hair. I love that I have a high metabolism. I burn fat and build muscle abundantly. Just keep it rolling and going and growing. It's a beautiful thing. Next up, as they would say, you know, as my gym teacher used to say, time to hit the jowers. You gotta do a cold shower too, like, you know, not right away, but you know, after I get all this stuff and I do my body scrub and get it right, then the cold rinse, and I do about, you know, 2-3 minutes of that, and I just really want to seal my hair, seal my skin, raise my immune system. It's a beautiful thing. You gotta love it. So, if this is where we're ending, I want to thank you guys for joining me on this beautiful journey. And I hope to be doing some more vlogs in the future. And I hope, you know, you guys enjoyed it, man. There's a lot, you know, beauty, fitness, love, it all goes together. Oh yeah, back to where it all began. Now we're going to use the remainder of that egg, whip it up, make a beautiful omelet. And I hope this video added some value to you, you know, teaching you how to, you know, take care of your hair, how to add love to it, how, you know, beauty, fitness, everything is all related, and you just gotta believe in who you are. Make everything happen. There you have it, a beautiful omelet, some tortillas, a cerveza, beautiful thing. Of course, I got my hot sauces ready to go. Yalla. Werewolf. Oh yeah, it's a beautiful thing. There you have it. Flow going, all finished up. Nothing in it but the love. If you could take away anything from this video, I just want you to understand that beauty comes within. So you want to make sure that you keep your mind, you know, open, man. The beauty starts here and it will appear. So out of everything that you got, you know, the DIY home remedy to give yourself that thicker, fuller, you know, help you regrow your hair the organic, holistic way. So if you guys can do me a favor, please like, share, subscribe, ring the bell, and I hope to see you on the next one. Peace.